with my computer. Okay, so I'm recording. What I wanted to do after talking with a lot of the people this weekend, being in Super Saturday and stuff, I just wanted to cover a few things of like what I took from Austin, not like the whole like getting sick and puking everywhere, but like the good things that I got from it. You guys, like, I'm not even kidding, this trip. I tell you freaking what. Friday flight got canceled. Had to drive 3.5 hours south to fly out. So I got to Austin at like 6 o'clock at night. Supposed to be there at noon. Missed my supper that I wanted to go to, like for VIP, because I literally was puking outside the freaking car as she was like driving down the road. No big deal. And Saturday was awesome though, and that's like what I wanted to talk to you about. And I talked with a couple different people who I've never talked to before about the business and learned a lot. And then Sunday, my flight got canceled, delayed like 6.5 hours. I got home last night, huge migraine, earache, and then I called in sick for school today. So here I am. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan Geese. I'm a hot mess freaking express. Like, I should literally get that tattooed on my forehead. But I wanted to share some things that I took away from this weekend. So Super Saturday is kind of like a mini summit. They have them every quarter. So the next one is like July 25th or 6th or something like that. They have little ones all in different areas. And so I went to Austin and I got to speak. Some of you, Yolanda Russell, she spoke on our team call. She's on market council down there. And so I just went and hung out with her for the weekend, and it was awesome. It was really good just to kind of just like be in a different light. So most of the times when you guys go to like Super Saturdays, you're in the seats asking the questions or learning from the speakers. And I was like kind of like flipped. So I was the speaker, but I actually learned a lot, which was crazy. So when I got there, we did like a VIP panel session where you just like ask questions and stuff. And I was like, holy crap, like that's how I need to run my team call. So every single month, I want us to do like a mastermind like this, where it's not like me pouring my heart into you, but it's like us just asking questions, not just to me, but like any coaches on here, or just saying like, how the hell do you do this? Or this doesn't make sense. Or how did you get your Instagram to look like that? Like just asking a bunch of questions and just kind of getting those questions answered. And then once I spoke on my team on Austin, I talked about time management and stuff. But then Pat, he was the other speaker. Absolutely like phenomenal looking, by the way. He's a millionaire earner like through Beachbody, and he is so focused on team volume, and he literally reaches down like 10 like steps down and like helps those coaches. And so I was talking to him and I was letting him know that like everything we do is like downline wide. And he was like, that's amazing. Like, that's why your team is doing so well. And so I asked him to speak on our team call sometime in the next month. So he will be popping on. And I met with some other coaches. And so they're going to be like swapping calls with us and stuff too. So just freaking awesome to hear a different perspective. He's been coaching for 10 years. Like, he's a dinosaur coach. Like when Beachbody started, like he started coaching. And so just to hear like his transition, because he was like, I don't even know what Instagram was when, like, I didn't have it when he started coaching, and like just to hear his transition that he's made and stuff. So yeah, it was a really good trip. It was awesome just to hear different things and just to see what's working with other coaches. But the biggest thing that I took away, and I told some of my leaders this yesterday, was the 3 things from Yolanda, actually. And she wasn't even a speaker. She was on the Super Saturday video. But what she said about posting, because I told her that our coaches post on social media, like no questions. It's just like, how do we interact? How do we relate to our niche? How do we like pull them in, you know, because we're always posting and then we're inviting, and then we either get ghosted or people are like, no thanks. Like, how do we actually like relate with people? And she said 3 things. The first thing, when you're posting, you should be influencing your market somehow, or like reaching out to your niche, like talking to your actual niche. So like influencing them somehow. You should be inspiring or motivating them somehow, or you should be like giving them like tangible things to do, like teaching them something. And so for an example, I was working on my post for today, and I've been trying to like think of that. along the way. So obviously, like, I slept all day today. I had a huge migraine and an earache. So I woke up and I was like, okay, I wake up and I'm like automatically, I was mixing my Energize and Recover and stuff like before I even realized what the heck I was doing. Like, I was like, I'm going to go try to work out. All right, cool. Like, my body just was in that routine. And I was going to post about it and stuff. And then I was like, I don't want people to be like, oh, no wonder she's working out. She always works out, blah, blah, blah. How do I relate to people? So I took them through that I was sick. I took them through that I slept all day. I took them through like the crap. And then I showed them that, like, the fact that I work out is the exact same reason why you drink your coffee in the morning. Or like the fact that I work out is the same reason why you, I don't know, have to brush your teeth before you get ready or whatever. Like, it's just something that I do that I've done so many times that it's a routine. And I shared a personal connection. So I had someone email me and say, like, how do you always show up no matter like the shit show that's going on? So I like pulled that into my conversation or into my post. And I've had people reach out like, holy crap, like, I needed to hear this today. Like, that's when you kind of know you're reaching your market. And so those three things are what I took away from Yolanda, which helps, I think, with what you're posting. So not just posting to post, but posting to either influence your market. So if you're a mom, like, what the heck is working for you? How are you doing this? How are you making it work? You know, teaching them something. Maybe you're really good at doing your hair, like, do a tutorial and have fun with it. And then, like, how can you like inspire them or motivate them somehow? So like giving them like words of advice or something like that instead of, yeah. So that's what I took from like this entire weekend, this crazy like weekend that I had. Like, those three things have stuck with me. And so my posting is going to start to change a little bit with that part. So that being said, I want this to be like questions, answers from anyone to anyone about anything. And then I have kind of like a setup for this week, just to kind of help our team push and be like super successful for this week. So do you want me to go through like our weekly plan, or do you want to do questions first? What do you guys think? You can throw it in the chat too if you want, or unmute yourself. Doesn't matter. Do we want plan of attack or questions?
Plan of attack.
Ah, okay, perfect. Now you're back. Okay, so I did a really crappy posting calendar for you guys. I was literally in the air, and I'm like, crap, posting calendar. My girls need this, and I need it. I needed to like organize my brain. So please make sure, if you're not in the Earn Your Ears group, like, get your butt in there, because you're on a team call. You want this to work. You're ready for income. You're ready for a business. Make sure you're in there. I shared the like super ghetto like notes that I posted. But it's kind of like how I organize my brain for this week. So I just want to go through like my thinking for all of that, and then see what questions and stuff we have from there. So Monday, which is today. So opening up your spots for your boot camp. And I didn't know what to call it, so I just said hashtag feeling 22. I didn't freaking know. I don't know. But today when I was like laying in bed, I was thinking about saying yes to the best you. So people are always saying yes to the dress right now because it's like wedding season. It's starting to get where people are picking up their dresses. They have weddings over the summer. They're getting ready for the summer. So it could be like saying yes to the best you. It could be whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what everyone is complaining about. And that's what our boot camp is going to be. Yeah. I know. I was just like April 22. Okay. Okay. So say yes to you, maybe is what we call it, or say yes to the best you. Yeah, no, that's fine. I would just be like hashtag feeling 22 because like, I don't know, I don't feel good. Okay, so one of those two, like just talking about like saying yes to yourself and stuff like that, I think would be perfect. Saying yes to feeling 22, whatever you guys want to say. So that being said, I am doing Lift Formation. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's like a hybrid calendar for Transform 20 and Lift 4. And so that's what I'm following. It actually started today. And so I posted it in all of the challenge groups. So it should be in there. If you need it from me, let me know. I can get it off my phone. But that's what I'm following for like the month of April. And so I'm saying yes to myself. Like those two programs are my absolute favorite. And it's like Lift Formation is like, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. So just talking about the fact that we do have a boot camp opening up. The 22nd will be prep week. So like the day after the day after Easter, so you can say like, enjoy the candy, enjoy the peeps, whatever it is. Like we'll be kicking off on Monday the 22nd, and then we'll probably close the doors like that Thursday of that next full week. So that's like the 24th or something like that. And then obviously like team call tonight. So if you can talk about something about the team call, our community, whatever else for today. So then what I'm thinking about for Tuesday is sharing a transformation from Lift 4, sharing a transformation from Transform 20 or something like that. Because those are the two programs I'm doing. And so I shared my before pictures on my Instagram story. Yes, the Lift Formation calendar is in, I think I posted it in all of the challenge groups, but I know for sure it's in, is it Fit Dynasty? I think it's in there. But yes, I will put it in the pod so you guys have it. So my vision for tomorrow is sharing like a transformation story of like my own or maybe from other coaches about Transform 20 or Lift 4, because that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to create that FOMO for these two programs. And so I want to share that progress with them and say like, I'm getting the best of both worlds or something like that, putting these together, hybrid calendar, talking about that tomorrow for my transformation photo. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to talk about how coaching has helped me stay accountable to my fitness goals, because I have so many people who are like, I would join you as a coach, but I'm not at my goal weight yet. I'm like, girl, you have no freaking idea. Neither am I. So like, I'm going to post about that because I've been getting a lot of people saying no to the coaching opportunity because they're not at their goal weight yet. And like, it should be vice versa. Like, it should be like, if you're not at your goal weight yet, perfect. Like we can start sharing from day one. So that's my idea for Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm going to talk about how I am a priority. I need to come first. I need to take care of myself because I have a lot of people who are saying no because they're too busy. Like, you're not too freaking busy to work out and take care of yourself. Like, so I'm trying to hit that objection. And then Wednesday night, I'm going to talk about like our team, like what we're pushing for. And I'm actually going to share like my coaching goals or like my coaching dreams on my social media. So like, I'm going to talk about like taking my girls to Disney. I'm going to talk about, Indianapolis and all that stuff. I'm going to share my actual coaching goals on my page. So it's like out there. So coaches who are watching me are like, holy crap, like she has goals just like I do, just kind of relating to people. Thursday, I'm going to do some sort of like motivation for fitness, because Thursdays are when I'm like, screw it, I don't feel like working out anymore. Like Thursdays are the day where like my brain just shuts down. So I'm going to try to find some sort of like motivation to push to help people. And then Thursday night, obviously, like it's a big week for our team. Like these are huge months for our team. So I'll probably talk about like a coaching win that I've had. Maybe I was able to use my weekly paycheck to cover my car payment. Maybe, I don't know, I was able to use my weekly paycheck to cover our Airbnb for Indianapolis or whatever it is. So I'm just going to like share a little bit of coaching. Friday, I'm going to let them know about the boot camp, let them know like enjoy your weekend, enjoy Easter. We kick off on Monday, get signed up before the weekend starts, like that kind of thing. And then I'll probably have some sort of like freebie on Friday, just because like people will probably be traveling, I guess, maybe for Easter. But Aaron and I are going to hang out with his friends, so I'm just going to talk about how I can take my work my business in the car and then like spend time with him and his friends. And then Saturday, I'm going to do a sweat session, gearing up for Monday. No matter what, like I need to show up for myself. I need to make sure I'm sweating and all that stuff. Remind them to enjoy Easter. We kick off on Monday. And then Saturday is another freebie. And I'm probably going to talk more about how I can like tie coaching into my life, or how, even though I'm around like family and friends, I always I'm talking about coaching, like talking about the opportunities, talking about traveling, talking about Indianapolis and all that stuff. And then Sunday, do some sort of Easter post. So if you have kids, like blow that shit up, you guys. Like they're so freaking cute. Like do something. But I was also thinking of doing like an Easter challenge where if you're sharing a picture of you or your family or whatever, talk about how this opportunity has changed not only your life, but your family's life. Like talk about how because like I get to travel to Lamar's on Sunday and I get to spend time with my family. My mom lost 85 pounds thanks to Shakeology. My sister drinks Shakeology. My niece and nephew drink Daily Sunshine. My dad eats beach bars. Aaron drinks Shakeology. I work out and use Beachbody. Like, it's changed my entire family, and I'm gonna freaking blow that up on Sunday. And then just like prepping for the week and kind of getting ready. So we do not have a team call on Sunday because of Easter, so I'll probably just pop in live or something and just share like actions for the week ahead. But that is my plan for this week. So hopefully that helps a little bit with like posting and ideas and stuff. So big focus, check up with people who are in that coach info sesh, see if they want to join up with our team. We have 20 spots. I'm going to be blowing it up. I have a girl that's ready to sign up, so I'm going to say like spot number 1 is taken. Like, I'm just going to post. So if you have somebody who signs up with you or whatever, just say like spot number 2 taken and post it in the info sesh. Like, create that list on your Instagram stories. Talk about that. And then the rest of this week, I'm going to be talking about that boot camp that we have starting the 22nd is prep week. So initially, like, we'll start, is that the 27th then? 22 plus 5 or 7? 29th. What's that, like, following Monday? 29th. Yeah. So like 22 is prep week and 29th will be like day 1. So we should be able to invite like all of this week and all of next week pretty much. So just keep that in mind. And friggin' call it whatever you want. Hashtag best, say yes to you, say yes to the best you, say yes to feeling 22. I don't know. Just say whatever you want. But yeah, I'll probably be focusing on Live 4, Transform 20, just because those 2 programs are super quick, especially with like, I don't know, it's nice outside. People want to go outside. Live 4 is cool because you only have to do it 4 days a week. Transform 20 is only 20 minutes. Just talking about that. So it's kind of, it'll probably be a multi-program group, if that makes sense. So question for you guys. We have the Ultimate Portion Fix informational group. I would love to leave it open the whole month of April. Are you guys okay with like leaving that open? Okay. I'm going to have Tony find transformations and share more about that. If you guys are doing UPF and you're seeing transformations, like share them in the group. But basically what I've been doing is if I'm posting about UPF and people are interested, I add them and I tell them to take the quiz. And then I tell them to watch like the 2 videos that are in there. And then I talk with them about getting signed up. So I don't really make it super complicated. So yeah, UPF. Otherwise, Fit Dynasty, I've had so many people message me. They're like, thank you for having this group, because I feel like after one challenge, they fall off and now they have something to like keep showing up to and stuff. I am going to look at changing up the posting though. So every day it's like a quote that I've found and like come up with. I think I'm going to change it to like questions, because today I posted like, what did you eat for your red today or something like that. And we've had so many more people comment and interact. So I think I might change that or add in like a nightly post or something. What do you guys think about changing instead of the quote, like having them, I don't know what questions we can ask, but I can come up with something, I guess. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, the nutrition group, I just was like nutrition 1 to 5, workout 1 to 5, hydration 1 to 5. What red did you eat today? And we've had 7 comments. Like usually no one comments on anything because like they just focus and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I will just change it to questions. I do like the quotes, like, because sometimes I need something in the morning, but I wonder if we could leave it as quotes for their sweaty selfie. And then at night, I think I have it set for like 7 o'clock at night or something. Yeah, I had it set for 7. And then I just have them answering a question. So I will do that on both just to get more interaction from them. Okay, so as far as challenge groups and stuff, if they're posting sweaty selfies every day and then at night if they're like following up doing a question, how are you guys checking in with your challengers? Like, how are you checking in with them, and then how many times are you checking in with them? I know some of you don't have challengers yet, but for those of you who are, What are you doing? Post. You can mute yourself. Yeah.
I do twice. Who's watching hockey? I do twice a week, and especially on Sundays, just because that's when everyone's prepping for the week. So I check in to make sure that they are prepped and ready to go. And then sometimes on Monday, if I know it's somebody who struggles a little bit, I'll follow up and just see how they started off the week.
You do it through Facebook Messenger?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody else do anything same, similar, different?
Yeah, I just kind of depend on like the person. Like, I mean, I have some people that just kill it without me even like babysitting it. So I just kind of shout them out like at least once a week, like message them or like Snapchat, however we usually communicate, and just say like, wow, you're crushing it. Like, keep going, you know, like what are your victories this week? What are you struggling with? And then other people that like are fall off the wagon easily, then I touch base with them like 2 or 3 times a week. Like, hey, how's it going? And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that was something that we talked about this weekend, because like Yolanda recruits quite a few challengers as well. And so like what I've been doing, and it actually is working for me, which is crazy because I didn't think it would, is I've been emailing everybody once a week, and I like sit down and write a post like what's happening that day, like what happened that week or whatever, and I like send it out to all of my challengers for this entire year. So I've been emailing people from January, February, March, April. So if you got an email from me, I've been trying to like check in more. I think what I struggle with, and this is why I'm asking you guys, is because I used to check in with people twice a week, and like when I would message them on Facebook, like they just didn't respond, and it like shot. I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to help you and you're not responding to me. And I was just like kind of getting stuck in that part. So I feel like with the email part, I can like email them. And if they don't email me back, like, I don't know, like that's on them, I guess. But at the same time, like I still want to be there for them. So I was looking at as if we have 2 posts a week or 2 posts a day in a challenge group, if we have like drop your sweaty selfie and then ask a question about like their journey or something, like that's 2 opportunities I'm reaching out every single day. Plus, if I reach out to them once a week, plus we have the early morning workout if they want to join, and I gave them all my Snapchat if they want to like hold themselves accountable that way. But I just didn't know what else everyone else was doing, because like I always feel like I should be talking to them every single day, but sometimes like for me, I don't know, like I just didn't get responses right away. So that was something that I struggled with. So I just was curious what was working for you guys. And I know like if you only have a handful of challengers.
I've been asking like this class group,
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I have been like asking like new challengers too when they sign up, like, hey, what do you feel like is your biggest struggle and how can I help you? Just to kind of like call them out, because some people are like, yeah, my nutrition sucks. Like, I need you to ask me what I'm eating. And I'm more than happy to do that, you know? So like, I just have been asking them off the bat, like, hey, what do you want me to be? You know, like,
yeah.
Do you want me to text you every day and see how it's going? You know, so.
Yeah, I like that. 'Cause yeah, it was crazy. 'Cause like when you think about it, like if someone signs up with a challenge pack with you, like 40 or 50 bucks is like what you get from that challenge pack. And I think people think that like the 160 goes to you. Really, it's like, you know, like the 40 or $50. And so, like I want to show up for my $40 and then you know what I mean? Like, so double that part, like, cause I feel like if you buy Roden and Fields, if you buy Monet or whatever, like if you get that stuff, I feel like you purchase it and then let's just like you purchase it. Congratulations. It's like if you buy a shirt from Target, like they don't email you and ask how your shirt went. Like, you know, and I feel like with our business, we're sharing what's working for us and people are purchasing it. But then I feel like as coaches, that's when the work starts. But I want it to be more fun for like us too. You know, I don't want us to be like, oh my God, Jessica's not messaging me back every week and all that stuff. But I feel like if we have if we have a daily post, if we have a daily check-in, if you're checking in with them weekly, if they have access to you and stuff, like at some point they're like, them being an adult, like they have to take ownership for that too. But I feel like if we know, like when you go to bed at night, if you know you've checked in twice on your page, once in an email that week, and you have Snapchat and they have your phone number, like that's literally all that you can actually do. You can't go to their house and like make them work out and stuff. And so I just wanted to see what you guys were doing for your challengers and everything. Cause I know people fall off and stuff, and I know that they need us there. For me, it was really hard to message people twice a week, especially when they like ghosted you both times or something, so that was why I was asking. So thank you for that. Yeah. Okay. What was my other question I had? Oh yeah. Okay. So I need to order or purchase the Airbnb for Indianapolis. So some of you have no idea what Summit is, but it's happening in the middle of July, and it's basically like a 4 or 5 day celebration for coaches. You get recognized. You get like medals and ribbons and all that fun stuff like when you go, and like cool flags and all this stuff. So it's in July. It's the 10th through the 14th. Originally I was just going to get the room for the 11th through the 14th, but everybody wants to go on Wednesday, which is totally fine. So I'm opening it up to the 10th through the 14th. And I was talking with other coaches this weekend. I was like, what are you guys doing? A lot of them were getting like numerous hotel rooms. They were spending like it was like $300 or $400 a person to have a hotel for that long. And I was like, holy crap, that's expensive. If we do an Airbnb and if we have enough people, it can be anywhere but like less than $200. So it's like, duh, why would we not do that? But that being said, I have to put down like the down payment for like the actual place. So if it costs us like $4,000 for the week or whatever, I know that sounds like a lot. But if you have 10, even 11, 12 people, like it's literally going to only be like a couple $100 for you for the entire time. Coaches are paying like $800-900 like to stay in a hotel. And I was like, no, it's not happening. So I do have a hotel room from the 10th through the 14th, and Aaron is going to stay in that because he doesn't want to stay with a bunch of girls in a Airbnb, which is fine. He's going to have our car, so he'll be able to drive, get groceries, cook, all that fun stuff for us. So he's kind of like Chef Aaron. Anyone on this call right now know you are going to Summit? In the chat, like just like drop me yes, and I will make sure. And I'm going to open it the 10 through. Okay. Jody, Brooke, I'm so glad you're going. You're going to freaking love this. Morgan, Karina, Jen. Okay. Kylie. Okay. Okay. And I know that there's a couple girls on here that aren't. Okay, so those of you who are not going, do you have questions about what Summit is? Do you have questions about like going? Do you have questions about like what the heck it is? So I know some of you just joined, like, so some of you probably don't know what it is. Does anyone have questions on like what it is or like why? I'm just trying to, I don't know. I don't want you to miss out. Like I freaking love Summit. It's awesome. And this year they're doing so many amazing things for coaches and stuff. So real quick, Summit is like 5 days. You get to go, you have trainings that are geared towards you. So they have 3 different tracks this year. So basically the first track is like newer coaches. They're going to help you with like why Emerald is important, how to get your business started right, how to post, how to talk to people. The second track is going to be like that diamond to star diamond, where it's like, how can you build a team? How can you build leadership? How can you multiply what you're doing? And then the third track is 2-star and above. And that's going to be like how to, help your entire downline, how to help that team volume part. But basically Thursday, there's tons of like mini sessions that we get to go to. There's a big like get together on Thursday night. Friday is like sessions all day. We get to go out to eat, do whatever. There's usually parties like Friday, Saturday that you can qualify for. So like a Success Club party or like a diamond party and stuff. And you get to bring a guest with you. And then Saturday like is sessions and everything. Rachel Hollis is going to be there, so that's freaking exciting. And then Saturday night is like the big celebration for Beachbody, and then obviously like Sunday we'll be leaving and stuff. But we are an elite team, you guys, so like we will have elite treatment. So I will have a spot at the bottom of like, so there's like this big stadium. Everyone's going to be in like the stadium part, and then elite coaches are at the bottom, like with a table and chair. And so I'm going to rotate people who get to go. I'm going to rotate my leaders who get to come down and like hang out with me and stuff. So spoiler alert. So yeah. And then they like last year they gave the elite coaches like jumpsuits for like race car driving, which was freaking awesome. But like our whole team obviously is elite. And then I wanted to get Aaron said he would do it for us, like take a bunch of pictures for us. He's like, why would you do a photographer? Like, I'm the best. So either he'll take all of our pictures or whatever else, but we're going to have like matching tank tops or t-shirts or hats or bags or whatever. And that will all just be like me gifting you for going. And then I talked with Aaron and we decided that anybody from today until May 16th who rank advances their business to diamond or star diamond. So if you are a diamond, if you rank advance to star diamond, or if you are an emerald or new coach and you rank advance to diamond, I will pay for your stay. So you will not have to pay for the Airbnb. That's like $200+. So if you want to go, you don't want to pay, like, there you go. Yeah, he's super excited about it. I'm excited because I was like, how can I like push you guys to go? So if you're a brand new baby coach right now, and all you would have to do obviously is pay for your ticket to go to Summit. If that's something like I could pay for the ticket for you to go to Summit, and you can pay for like the hotel or whatever you want to do, but like that $100 to $200, like, yes, Tyler, let her go. But yeah, I want to give back to you guys for those of you who are working really hard and working your business. So if you rank advanced to diamond or to star diamond, consider your stay on me. So yay, I'm excited. Okay. That being said, what questions do you guys have? I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I know. It's exciting. And we have like 3 weeks left, you guys. Oh yeah, I told some of the girls this. So we have 3 weeks left of Jody and Skylar holding their diamonds. And once they do that, and our whole team holds all of our diamonds, and people hit Success Club, fingers crossed, we should be elite and like have everything locked in by friggin' May. Like, crazy. So our goal for the end of the year was to be elite. Like we might actually hit it by May, which is freaking exciting. And so please just like keep yourself like aware of that. Hitting Success Club, if you're a new coach, you hitting Success Club is huge for us. You rank advancing to Emerald, we actually like they keep track of how many emeralds we have and how many emeralds hold. So you hitting Emerald and holding it and pushing beyond. We have to have 2 diamonds hold for 6 weeks. And so every diamond after that is 25 extra points for us, which is freaking huge. We have 81 right now and we need 105. So we're like close to diamond or to elite, which is phenomenal because that would be 2-time elite coaches by Summit, which is insane. So then if we know that we're elite, I'm getting jackets. I told Erin that I was like, whoever is going to Summit is getting jackets with us. And it's going to like literally be like Team Empower Dynasty, Elite AF. So yeah, I'm pumped, you guys. Like I'm all about like celebrating you guys because you're freaking phenomenal. If you guys did not hear, we are team number 44 in the company. So that's pretty freaking phenomenal. 450,000 coaches and we're number 44. Like mind blown, like super crazy. I know I'm like excited. There's just so much stuff. It's just like, okay. So that being said, I'm going to shut up because I like to talk. What questions do you have? What can we help y'all with? Anybody? You can either drop it in the chat or unmute yourself. And I'm not going to talk. we can all just sit here and stare at each other.
Okay, I know for me, so I've sent out 4 or 5 different, I think, enrollment messages, and it was like making sure that they were on board, had their shit together per se, because that was kind of how I was. I just needed to all right, I'm gonna do this, done, deal. And I still haven't gotten any of those people to fill out their enrollments. And I don't want to bug them about it, but it's like I could be an Emerald coach by now if one other person would fill this darn thing out.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that when you said that. Okay, so my understanding is if you're ready to sign up, Chelsea, I would be like, okay, what fitness bundle, Shakeology Performance Line, give me your email, and then I would send it to you and say, here's your link, sign up within 24 hours if at all possible. Let me know when you're signing up so I can be available to help you. Create that urgency and focus. Sometimes with newer coaches, they create a link and then they send it to people, and maybe people aren't, they haven't said yes, I'm ready to sign up. With your people that you have, did they say Chelsea, I'm ready to do this, here's my email, all of that stuff to you?
Yeah, I what you said is exactly right. I messaged them here's what's going on, and they're like, okay, good. I'm like, tell me more about your fitness goals, what you want to do. Okay, tell me yada yada yada. Okay, then I'm like, oh, this beach workouts on demand sound great, or Shakeology or Performance Line, what have you. Okay, perfect, sounds great, I'm still interested. Okay, well, with Shakeology, it comes in 9 different flavors. I sent them a picture of all the flavors. I'm like, all right, which one of these sounds great to you? Or with Performance Line, I'm like, it comes in these flavors, and they're like, oh, this sounds good. All right, okay, well, I'm going to get you started, and I'm going to get the process started. Give me your email so I can get the ball rolling. Okay, sent the email. Everybody sounds great. Okay, I will get this done right now or within the next couple minutes if I'm at work, and get that all signed up, make sure everything goes through. I'm like, you can either fill it out via the link that I sent you, or you can do it email. Either way sounds good. And they're like, yep, sure, sounds good. And then Perfect. I'm like, blah.
Okay. So it's not necessarily you. So sometimes when you send links to people, I have 18 links out that are not filled out. So don't feel like it's you. Sometimes people once they get the link, they're like, crap, now what else can I do besides sign up? So maybe they are second guessing themselves. Maybe they had income or money issues come up. Maybe they have fears and doubts or something. So I would maybe just send them a voice message and just be like, hey, Chelsea, I wanted to check in with you. I know you were super excited to join up with us. The link has been sent out to you. Did you happen to get it? Did you get a chance to fill it out? Or just maybe talking with them a little bit about what they told you their goals were. So maybe if you were I know we talked about helping you reach your goal of, dropping 20 pounds and just being more confident in your skin. I still have that spot reserved for you. Are you wanting to join up with us? Because some people forget. Some people see your message and are going to sign up, but they forget or something. Some people are waiting until Friday, but don't want to tell you they're waiting until Friday. Some people just are fearful of signing up. So just talk with them, have a conversation with them. And then if they don't sign up with you this month, just write them down for May and then go back and talk to them too.
Yeah, I know one girl I messaged was really excited, and she was on vacation at the time. So she's like, I don't really have good internet. And then she got back and she's like, now I'm just waiting for funds to come back in, and then I will sign up. I'll let you know, type of thing. So, okay. That helps.
Yeah.
Do you do the copy shareable link, or do you just send the email? Once you send the email, it has that copy shareable link.
I do the copy shareable link. Yeah.
Okay. Because I've noticed that really helps, because I didn't even know that was a thing until 8 months into when I was coaching. And so now I just always do the copy shareable link, and I just send it to them in a text or a Facebook Messenger, and then it's easier for them to sign up. And sometimes I've done this expires in X amount of days.
Okay.
I've done that too.
That would be, I think maybe giving them a timeline would help. I don't,
And two, with your link, okay, so obviously like the link works. It'll work for the whole month, but sometimes it doesn't when the sale price changes. But you could say like, this is the link to get into my boot camp and it kicks off on the 22nd. After that enrollment closes, and I'll have to, boot you to the next group or something. Like just kind of giving them that urgency and focus. But I think also like talking back about why they wanted to sign up, like hitting that pain point again. And some people, like, it's so crazy. I literally had a girl that was like, okay, I'm ready to sign up. Just do it. Like, okay,
right.
like, out of nowhere, so, yeah, I would do all those things.
Yeah, I had that too with someone like yesterday. I had been talking to her for like months and like she ghosted me like 5 times. Then she had texted me yesterday, okay, I'm ready to go. So like that follow-up is definitely key.
Yeah, sure. Fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, Beth said, I'm really struggling with the same people liking and commenting on my posts. And so I messaged them. Even after adding tons of friends, new followers, it's still the same group of people. Okay, so right there, Beth, what I would do is change your posting. So do some sort of engagement. Like, I'm getting my nails done. What color? Black or blue? Like, what should I wear today? A or B? I have a wedding in 2 weeks. What should I wear? Graduation's coming up. Like, try to get some sort of engagement. Maybe if you're like, should I cut my hair or leave it short? Or like, I don't know, just I'm getting new glasses, A, B, or C. Like, just getting new engagement from people and then just talking to those people helps a lot, just to get new people, if that makes sense. Let's see. I'm literally out of people, so I've just been following up like crazy. You have people on your Facebook friends and you have people on Instagram. Make 20 connections every day. Hey, Beth, I haven't talked to you in 6 months. How the hell are you? Your kids are so freaking cute. Hey, Jody, I see that you just moved. Where did you move to? What are you doing now? Like, sending 20 connections with people, because when you're talking to them, your stuff's going to show up in their news feed. And then when they're talking to you, they're like, well, what the hell is she doing? They're going to go to your page and like see that stuff. So really pushing for 20 connections, and then also getting up the guts to combat I'm too busy and don't have extra money. Perfect. So snag on the struggle messages. Okay. So when people say like that they are, when people give you like objections, you have 2 options. You can battle the objection, or you can just say like, no problem. Can I check in with you next month? So if you know the person, you probably know if battling the objection is worth your time or not. If it's a new person, I always battle it first. So like if you say to me, I'm too busy, I'll be like, girl, are you kidding me? It's only 30 minutes a day. Like, you have 30 minutes a day to do this. So like trying to figure out a way to word it that you're not like attacking them, but I'll literally say, honestly, like, do the feel, felt, found thing. Like, I completely understand what you're saying. I was the exact same way when I first started, but honestly, what I have found is that these 30-minute workouts I can do anytime, anywhere has helped me reach my goals. And to me, sitting in the bathroom, crying my eyes out because my clothes don't fit, and me working out 30 minutes a day and feeling wonderful, like, just kind of like taking them through that part. So like the too busy piece, or I always say like, I totally understand what you're saying. We have so many crazy busy moms, so many crazy busy women on our team that have a system that are more than willing to help you. We help with meal planning, like just giving them all the perks. If they say they don't have the extra money, I literally have been like, have you ever thought about coaching? Do you have 2 friends who would want to join up with you? Like, it could pay for your stuff. Like, that's literally how I've been doing that. If they don't have extra money, sometimes those are your people who it's like, do you care if I check back in with you next month? That's why you have to be having tons of conversations, and do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Like, don't say, I have 5 people who are interested. Like, who cares? Like, 5 more people every single day. Like, always be talking to more people. So some people have the money. They're just scared out of their mind to spend it, to invest it. So you could use it as post objections. Like, I was the exact same way, but I found out I saved money by doing Shakeology every month, or something like that. Or you could do like just something about like how you were the exact same way, you threw it on your credit card and you paid it off, or something like that. Just talking to them about options. I love objections. I'm like, girl, stop. So battling that part. Does that help, Beth? I don't know where she went. Hi, there you are. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Amy, I run across a couple girls who are like, thanks for the invite, but I'm already following something that I love, etc. So I'm always like, Okay, so I need to find the Super Saturday video and share it with you. Kate Schultz is like actually went through and shared like what she does when people say that. But when they say things like that, she's like, awesome, I'm so glad you found something that works for you. What is it that you are doing? And see if they're missing nutrition, see if they're missing support, see if they're missing fitness. Like there's probably a piece they're missing. If not, just be like, that's so awesome. I'm so like happy for you. Like, what is it that you're doing? And then put them for next month and check back with them and say like, hey, how is your membership working for you? Like, what have you seen the last, week or so in results, and stuff like that? Because like sometimes it's not working. Sometimes they did need that meal plan. So I do try to figure out what they're doing. Like I have a girl doing Instagram 45 or something. I don't even freaking know what it is. I was like, what in the hell are you doing? Like, what is that? She was telling me about it, and turns out she doesn't use pre or post workout. She uses Spark. I was like, girl, it's not a pre-workout. Like that's going to literally give you a heart attack. Like, so I was talking to her about that, and then we got into pre and post workout. So I'm like, I don't care if you're doing a different workout. Like that's awesome. You're not a coach, so it doesn't like hurt my feelings, but like you need to be like feeling your body. So like that's where I stepped in at. So hopefully that helps a little bit, Amy. Okay, can you go over ideas of how to start as a brand new coach, what to post first? Absolutely. So talking about like an adventure you're going on, talking about like a new opportunity you're starting, talking about this new journey, new chapter in your life, maybe sharing your goals, like coming out and just saying like, I'm starting this, I want to hold myself more accountable, and I'm going to be sharing my journey with you guys. My goals are XYZ. Do you have similar goals? Would you want to team up? Like that kind of thing, just sharing it mystery that way. And then every day, like I give you a posting calendar. I just talked to you about 2 different ideas every single day. Share about those 2 ideas. If you're a brand new coach and you're like, well, I'm just started coaching, I can't post about it. Yeah, you can. Like you can post about it. I could post about like, I don't know, anything. Like you can post about anything. Like I give you ideas. Like take a transformation. If you don't have one, ask your coach. If she doesn't have one, someone else has one. For a coaching opportunity, a team call, you're sitting on the team call. If you didn't make it and you're watching the recording, cool. I'm watching the recording because the cool thing is my team, everybody works full time. Everyone has a crazy schedule. Like just really trying to tie that part in and just using that posting calendar. And then I think like also with Instagram stories, you guys, like that's where you share who the hell you are. Like Yolanda Russell, like I'm not even kidding you. She is like, she's 32 or something, and I literally feel like she's 18 sometimes. Like she just is like everywhere, so energetic. And I was talking to her this weekend, and I was like, I consider myself, when I'm with my team, I consider myself outgoing. When I'm with Yolanda, I like crawl in a shell. It's crazy because her energy and like who she is so strong. And I was trying to tell her, like we were talking back and forth, and she was saying that like her followers and people don't see her as like too strong because they relate to her, because they relate to things that she's talking about in her Instagram stories. She shares everything in her stories. So if you're scared shitless, Miranda, to post on social media, your like Instagram stories is your place, like to share you, to share what you're doing, to share how you feel. It scares the shit out of me to post right now, but I know I need to talk to my girls right now. Like I just worked out. It was so freaking hard, but I feel incredible. Like just sharing you on Instagram. And then what I found is sharing on Instagram, sharing your wording and stuff, copy paste it to Facebook, close your computer. Like that's what I did when I first started. I literally, for some reason, like when I post on Instagram, I'm like this huge badass. And then when I post on Facebook, I'm like, oh my God, how many likes did that get? Like, I don't know why I do that. Like even today, like I will post on Instagram and be like, mic drop. And I'll post it on Facebook and I'll be like, hey, Air, can you go like my post? I don't want it to not have any likes. That's literally what I do. And I like been posting for 3 years. Okay, just don't know where to post. I don't know where to start. Just a lot to post. Okay, so 2 times a day on social media. So tomorrow is Tuesday. So share either your transformation or share like other coaches' transformations or something. Talk about like the program, maybe talk about how, get their story from them if you want to, or share your story, like where you were before, where you are now. That's one post. Put it on Instagram, copy the text, go to Facebook, paste, and like post that up. Then tomorrow night, talk about coaching opportunity. I don't remember what the posting calendar was for Tuesday. One sec. Unless someone has it, but I forget what Tuesday night was about. Your goals or something. One sec. Posting calendar. Oh yeah, how coaching has held you to your goals. Thank you. Okay, so tomorrow night you'll talk about like how I decided to coach with this team when my coach asked me to, join up with this team. I said no a couple of times because I wasn't sure. I was fearful. I didn't have all the answers, whatever it is. But then I reached out and I started talking to her. I saw how relatable she was. And it's held me more accountable to my fitness journey. It's held me more accountable to helping other people and like just sharing that with them, or just getting like real and raw with like where you were before and where you are now. And then put that on Instagram, copy it, paste it on Facebook. Like 2 posts a day. That's it. When I first started coaching you guys, we had to post like 5 to 7 times a day because it was like how many times you posted versus like quality. It was awful. So now like 2 times a day, I'm like, fuck, I got this. Like, I can do this. So post 2 times a day, pictures and stuff. Go on Pinterest, like Google. I'm not even kidding you. Like go to Pinterest and look up posting ideas, like picture ideas, like different angles, different things. Like I'm not even kidding you. The one where I took in my car and I was like sitting in my car, like one of the girls I follow, she doesn't do anything with Beachbody. She just like shares her clothes and stuff. She posted like that like 80 times. I'm like, why did she do that? But I'm like, why do I care? Well, because I think it's cute. So then I did the exact same thing. Like you just find an idea and then you just recreate it. Your picture doesn't have to be what you're talking about. Like my picture today was a picture of me and Remy. It had nothing to do. I wasn't working out. I wasn't sweating. I wasn't like whatever. I was mixing my Energize and getting ready, but like I wasn't like taking a picture of me doing that. I was just taking a random photo. So the photo doesn't actually have to be like, I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. But think of your page, like your posts, as like a magazine. Okay. So like what stops you, that's what you should post. Like a picture that stops you. If it's dark, if it's dingy, like all that stuff, obviously like that's not going to stop people. So like that's not what I would post. Like something that's well lit. Like obviously that's what I would share on my Instagram and Facebook. Stories is where you talk about little things. So like Mel Metro talks about how like your Instagram, if I go there, it should like I should be able to look and be like, oh, this is who Miranda is, like XYZ is what she's posting about. Then I go to your stories and I'm like, I get to see who Miranda is all day long. Does that make sense? Like unfiltered kind of thing. So if you go to my page, you'll see coaching, you'll see traveling, you'll see fitness, you'll see friends, you'll see like that kind of thing. When you go to my stories, you'll see like Hot Frickin' Mess Express, like holy crap, this girl's crazy, like her life's insane, her dogs are really annoying, like you'll get me. Like I'm not going to share that on my page. Does that make sense? So like your page is a magazine, Instagram stories is literally like reality TV, if that helps. And then if you need ideas of what to post on Instagram, like in your stories, that's all on this tracker app for the Beachbody tracker app. So it has like daily life, workout clips, products, healthy meal plan, invitation, recognition, all that stuff. So it gives you ideas of what to post on your Instagram stories. Okay, so Beth asked, oh, Miranda, did that help? I don't know where to post it. Does that help a little bit, Miranda? Okay, sorry. Beth said, is it okay to share a picture of the screens on this call to my stories? Yes. Like, here, and I'll show you real quick. Okay, so what I would do is go to my Instagram right now, go to my stories, and hey, just popping on, doing my live team call right now. Say hi, guys. I love my team. It's supposed to be on Sunday night, but I was driving yesterday because I had like a 6-hour delay, so we're having our team call right now. So I'm gonna hang out with my babes. Done. Hey, just popping on. Sharing it on my story. Right now. Say hi. And then I could tag people if I wanted to, or like you can do a boomerang of the screen or whatever it is. I did notice that I did a picture one day. Yeah, like what Jody did. I did a picture one day of like my desk like this, and I got like 10 people to like it. I took a picture of me and my desk, and I got like 50 of them. people want to see you. They don't want to see Beachbody like product photos. They don't want to see graphics from Beachbody. They don't want to see like, I don't know how to explain it. They just want to see you and your journey and like what you're doing. So like Beth, I would share this on your stories, and I would share like your picture of you maybe like writing stuff down or whatever on your actual page. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And I was going to have a speaker or do like a call on Instagram and just like helping with posting and all that stuff. But all I do is I post on Instagram and I copy paste it to Facebook and I call it done. Like I don't make it any more stressful than it needs to be. So hopefully that helps a little bit. So just take it one day at a time. Like just take your posts one day at a time, 2 times a day, Instagram, Facebook, copy paste. Instagram stories is like your reality, your life. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I love these questions.
Miranda, I was going to say, going back to like Instagram. So I totally didn't have Instagram before I started Beachbody, which was only like a month and a half, 2 months ago. And, you know, you're adding random people on Instagram because it's so much easier than on Facebook where you feel like you have to know someone. And I had someone message me one day that was, and I always, if someone follows me or asks to follow me, I always message them back like, hey, thanks for the follow. Hope my page can give you like some fit inspiration, like what drew you to my page. And I had someone message me back saying something along the lines of, you know, I saw your pictures, I read your posts, and you just seemed real as AF, real as fuck, you know, and you just seemed A+. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. You know, that was not what I wasn't trying to be anything other than myself. And I think that's what people want to know is that, you know, you're just being yourself. You're doing something that you do every other day. You know, you just included, you know, working out and drinking your shake or doing your performance line and being you. So.
Yeah, I love that. You guys have good questions. I love these. Can you guys let me know what you want to hear about? What, like if I could have someone come live in our team page and then earn your ears or whatever. I thought that what Jess Burr did, like I thought, or her last name's new now, but I thought what she did was awesome, just to give you a different perspective of how she invites and how she talks about like getting people signed up and talks about like the challenge groups and stuff. What other like context, what other like ideas, what other things you guys want people to come in and train you on? Because like I literally have millions of connections. I can like have someone pop in and share. Like what are some things that you would love actionable training on, I guess is how I should say it. Is there anything?
Can we get something on like starting that connection? Say it's not, say, you know, you're adding people and you don't know them per se, or on Instagram, you know, you don't have to know anybody and you can add them, type of thing about how to start that conversation. I think for me is difficult.
So Ashley McClellan actually came to my mind because she does 20 connections a day. So I will ask her if she can go live in is it okay if she just goes live and earn your ears? I just don't want her to go live in the Team Empower Dynasty page because that's not all working coaches. So it's just a waste of time. But hopefully that's okay. So starting connections. I think the invite follow-up process that people do is helpful. Oh, like different ideas. Okay, so I can ask, like Rachel, she's really good at doing invite follow-ups. I can ask some of the girls from Texas that I met if they want to pop in and share their invite follow-up process because they had a lot of different ideas. And I have a girl in my inbox right now that wants to swap calls, so that will work too. Anything else you guys can think of? What if, I'm trying to think. I want to get someone to come in and talk to us just more about Instagram. Like I know there's tons of videos out there. I know, I don't know if you guys saw in the Earn Your Ears, I shared a video of Ashley Molstead reviewing someone's Instagram. Like listening to her do that was freaking phenomenal. So I will go and bump that up because that was such a good call. More about posting on Instagram. Do you mean like your page or stories? Because I want them to come in and just do, yeah. Okay, both. I'll see if I can get one person for one and one person for the other. So it's not like, I feel like I always say, thanks for your support on my journey. I never thought about doing what I do. I need more. Okay. So I actually talked to Jen Guthrie about this because I was like, I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. She does a lot of like, hey sister, I noticed you were watching my stories. Maybe you were just breezing by, but I appreciate you. Maybe you have goals you want to reach. Did you want more info? So like her saying, hey Jody, I noticed you were watching my stories, like calls them out nicely. And is like, she knew that they were watching their boot camp story or something, like, would you happen to have any fitness, goals, whatever. On my stories, I try to do fitness and coaching. So on the fitness stories, I invite to my boot camp. On my coaching stories, I'll invite to the opportunity. One thing I sent out this weekend, I was actually really surprised that worked. I say that. I was actually surprised it worked. Okay. I did, holy smokes, Danielle. This coaching trip has been one for the books. Like, so it was people watching my stories. Austin, Texas was such a great time, minus the flight issues. But girl, I can't wait to share all the things in my coach info sesh. Would you be into checking it out? No strings attached. ? Boom. When I get the Super Saturday video, I'll share that with you guys as well. Kate Schultes says like, and actually this came from Pat, the guy that was at Super Saturday, but Kate is underneath Ashley Feldison and Ashley's under Pat. He talks about inviting to the opportunity, inviting to your boot camp like you're inviting to a party. Like, how would you text Morgan and say, hey girl, I'm having a party. It starts on Friday. It's at 8 p.m. If you want to come, awesome. If not, no big deal. Just wanted to make sure I sent that invite to you. Okay? Because he's like, here's the deal. If you have a party happening on Friday and you don't invite everybody, the person you don't invite is going to be butthurt that you didn't send them an invite. If they say no to you, like, they still were like, she invited me, but I'm not going to go. Okay, cool. But if you don't invite her, she's going to be all butthurt and be like, oh my God, I can't believe she didn't invite me. So he's like saying, think of inviting to your boot camps, inviting to the coaching opportunity. Yes, I will ask her. It's going to make me like puke because she's like goals for sure. What do you want her to do live about?
Like Instagram. She kills Instagram. And I mean, she is now the 7th in the company and she's been coaching for a year. So I don't know.
Like, give me a specific, her invite.
I don't know how awesome she is.
Well, okay. So, I actually met her last summer when she was Kate Morgan and like no one knew who she was. And her invites and stuff are so short and to the point. Like, Morgan, I see you catching my stories. Like, just wanted to reach out and see if you wanted to join my boot camp. If not, no worries. Just figured I would send the invite. And she sends out 62 of those every single day. Like, that's how she does it. She takes a piece of paper, folds it in half, and numbers them, and like fills this page, and then fills this page, like fills both of them, and sends out invites to everybody. Like, so she's like at least 62 new invites every single day. Might be to the same people, might not be. She doesn't know, she doesn't care. She's just going to invite 62 people every single day. She's super consistent with it. So that's what she does. If they're not interested, she will like put them for the next month. If they are interested in details, she'll put them in like her tracking system. If they are doing something else, she'll pick and see like, what are you doing? See if there's anything missing. And then she'll check back with them like next month. How is, Orange Theory doing? Are you still successful at it? Obviously if they sign up and stuff, she like highlights them. Like, that's literally what she does, 62 invites. And she tells her coaches, her new coaches, to do 31 or whatever, fill like a page. And then she says, if you want to step your business up, fold the page in half and do double every single day. Not Monday and Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, so she just literally hustles her face off. Like, that's literally what she does. So if I reach out to her, like, is there something super specific on Instagram? Because if I say like, they just want you to talk about Instagram, she's going to be like, okay, like about what? Like, is there something super specific? Like her posting, her inviting, her stories? Like, is there something like really specific? And I need to get you guys the Super Saturday video because they actually like highlighted her and she showed and answered all those questions. So I need to get that to you guys. But is there anything specific you want to hear from her? Because if I reach out to her, my heart is going to be like going like this, trying to reach out to her. So
I think she does really good posting, I think.
Like short and to the point, sharing her.
Yeah. Like maybe like posting, inviting. Well, you just went over that. Maybe posting.
Posting, and I could even do like posting and like like her actual pictures and stuff too.
Yes, her pictures are awesome.
Okay. And she does use, she does use the Etsy mobile preset, and she just found one that works for her. She does like a light and airy one. And she said with her new house, like it just works. Like her walls are white, her kitchen's white, like her house is really bright, and it's new, so there's not a lot of stuff on the walls and everything. So she's doing a light and airy one. So, and mobile preset is on Etsy, ETSY. If you have not heard of that. And I did a video on that on our team page, but that's what she used. So her pictures all look the same. That's really weird. I just got a message from Etsy. Oh my God, it's so creepy. My Apple phone. Okay. Perfect. What else do you guys want to hear about? Instagram. See, connections. What was the other? How to learn how to charge your stuff, because my computer's at 5%. What about what do you struggle with? Like, I know you guys say like posting, but like what do you struggle with posting? Like what? Oh my gosh, yeah. I had the one click button on Etsy. That's not good. Like what's something that right now, if I'm like, what are you struggling with? Like, what is it? Tell me what it is right now so we can get a speaker for it. And I'm going to have Pat talk on mindset because he's like thebomb.com. Y'all are not struggling. No one on this team call is struggling on anything. There you go. Okay. Grabbing someone's attention through Instagram stories. Okay. So someone that's really good at IG stories. Actually, Sam Glockland would be really good. And she's like goals for sure. Jesus, Jatana Jackson. I met her on the cruise. She was like in Kate Spade, like, oh my gosh, I should get like 8 of these purses for my coaches. And I'm like, cool, make me feel bad. Just freaking crazy. Okay, Instagram stories. What else? Anything? Variety of posts. I post a ton of inspiration and then that's it. Fighting objections. And Brooke, you would be good at following like Ashley Molstead, or following coaches who are stay-at-home moms like Bonnie Engel, like following them and like learning their schedule and learning their posting. Actually, okay. So Brooke, I'm going to ask Megan Seals. She is a stay-at-home mom. She used to be a teacher, retired herself, stays at home with her new baby. That'd be perfect. And she can help everybody. She's been through a divorce. She's been through single life. She's been through losing her dog. She's been through like engaged. She's been through married. She's been through having a kid. Like she's been through all these stages. So she would be good about like sharing your story too. Okay. I take way too long captions upside down. God, I know we have posting calendars, but nobody likes when I put about fitness. Unfollow. I try to find life more. Okay, so Jody, I was actually thinking, so there are some girls this weekend that we talked about like with posting and stuff, like fitness is part of my thing. So that's why I post about fitness. If it's not part of your thing, maybe instead of talking about or posting a workout picture, post a picture of you, but talk about your journey in a different way. Talk about like your jeans fitting, talk about like you feeling more confident, like take a different angle, if that makes sense. I post more about fitness because like I've had a transformation and I struggle with weight loss or like weight gaining and all that stuff because of like my thyroid. So that's why I shared that piece of it. So if you don't, like find something in your fitness journey that like has changed your life, you know, like maybe it is like you just feeling more confident in yourself or whatever it is, and like sharing that piece of it. if you do a lot of fitness on your page, like maybe just share your day, like share what you do at your job, like talk about that, like talk about, like I talk about teacher stuff all the time on my stories. So like share that part of it. Oh my God. Yeah, Jody, we did not know that you took an hour to do a caption. Ending your posts, it's totally up to you if you want to ask a question or a call to action. Sometimes it's best just to give, and then add a post. Like Jab, Right Hook is a really good book to read, Chelsea. Jab, right hook. Yeah, Jody, do you like a fashion thing? That's what I did an outfit of the day thing on my Instagram, and I've had so many people message me. I'm like, I don't know shit about fashion. I just go to Pinterest and copy what they do. So that's on a good day. Yeah, you shouldn't be taking that long. You need to get more into, I think where you're at in your market, like, you know how Kate Schultz is like, does like short stuff, like, you like my hair, G thinks I bought it, like that kind of thing. Like that's more of you than it is a story. So like do that. Like that's just how I am. Like if mine's just more like telling a story. So that's what I do. But you're not, like yours are short to the point. Cause that's how you are. Like, so maybe that's why you struggle with posting. Does that help a little bit? Okay. I'm excited. We got lots of like people. So if they go live, is it okay if they just go and earn your ears and not our team page? So we can actually ask questions. Okay. Time wise, as long as they can go live anytime, or do you guys want me to see if they can specifically go at a time? Because I know like Kate, it's going to be whenever Kate can go. But like Megan Seals and Rachel and Ashley and them will go when I ask them to, but is it okay if they just go live whenever? And then they could like hop back in and answer questions, I guess. I can try to have them like post an hour before or like 30 minutes before, so you can like, probably mostly at night if I can. Okay. I was actually going to ask Mel Mitro to go live too on our page. Is that okay? Just to get some organization and stuff from her. Just top coach in the company. It's fine. Or one of the top coaches. I'm just going to ask her to go live. It's fine. Okay, perfect. All right. Awesome. Okay. Anything else before my computer dies? So like 2%. So tomorrow's Tuesday. 2 posts up. Talk about some sort of part of your fitness journey, some sort of transformation, some sort of whatever, confidence, anything. And then tomorrow night talking about coaching and how it's like helped you reach your goals, share your goals with people, hold yourself more accountable. Instagram stories. Mine tomorrow is going to be fitness in the morning. I'm actually going to talk about some teaching stuff tomorrow. And then Erin has a golf meet. So I'm probably going to come home and like talk about like, I don't know, just pick a weird topic in my life and then share a little bit about like how I'm making things work and fitting stuff in. And yeah, so maybe just like share your weird this week. That's your focus. Like share your weird. So like we all know Jody has that. So just kidding, girl. We love you.